Here's some grass-fed yogurt, and I eat one of these every day. And the reason being is because yogurt has probiotics that are very beneficial for your immune system. We are made up of billions and billions of bacteria. And if you've ever taken an antibiotic, which most people have, it will wipe your good bacteria out. And that can result in a poor functioning immune system. And your immune system is really critical to keep you healthy, to avoid getting viruses. It's basically, your immune system's there to protect you. And it's hard to be healthy when you don't have a good functioning immune system. So I include yogurt because yogurt is rich in these good probiotics. And probiotics help your digestive system, helps your immune system, helps you absorb more nutrients when you have a good bacteria or gut flora, as they say, in your gut, because the more of those good bacteria you have, the more you're going to absorb the nutrients that you take in. It's like having a good terrain, a good environment. It's like planting something. If you don't have good soil and, rain and sunshine, those plants aren't going to grow very good. So the whole thing about having a good soil or a lot of bacteria is going to be good and making you healthier. So yogurt, like I say, it's good for those probiotics. Now, this particular yogurt is local, and all of the cows eat 100% grass, which means it's grass-fed. It's also organic, so they don't use, pesticides and insecticides when they feed the cows. They don't give the cows antibiotics or things like that. And also, this is whole fat milk, right? It's not reduced milk, it's not skim milk. It's got the fat in here. And the fat's important because the fat will help you absorb the calcium. You get fat-soluble vitamins. You need those fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, vitamin A. Those vitamins help you absorb the minerals in the milk, in the yogurt. And, when they remove the fat, it's not a whole food anymore. The cow gives whole milk. That's a whole food. And when you take away that, you're going to run into problems because now you've isolated it and you've made it an incomplete food. It's just like if, you wouldn't give a baby cow skim milk or low-fat milk or reduced fat milk because you know that calf wouldn't get the nourishment, wouldn't grow right. And of course, this has been shown. So why in the world do we do it? Because we think that it's going to help us lose weight. But in all actuality, it's actually making us less healthy and perhaps putting more weight on us. See, because when the cows are fed grass, they get something called CLA, which helps you burn, fat. And it creates lean muscle mass. And that's a nutrient, actually, that we don't get a lot of in our diets today. And that people are taking supplements, but they wouldn't have to take supplements if the cows and the animals were just eating their natural diet. But see, big factory farms is where most people are getting their animal products from. And the cows and the animals aren't eating their natural diets. So they miss out on all of these other nutrients that would have kept them healthy and lean. And that's the sad thing about it. So by consuming dairy and products, that are coming from healthy animals, you're going to actually help get yourself back at a more ideal weight. And that's why it's important never to choose low-fat skim milk or reduced-fat yogurt. Always go with the full-fat thing. Make sure that the cows are 100% grass-fed. And you know what I say? I say this. If you can't find that wherever you live, then don't eat it. Don't get it. Don't settle for, the least best. Don't do that. Because the fact of the matter is that if you can't get a yogurt or a healthy dairy product like that, don't get it at all. Because by consuming low-fat, reduced-fat, pasteurized, homogenized, grain-fed dairy products, it's not going to make you healthy. It really is not, and it's going to do more damage than good. You'd be better off not to consume it. So that's my words of wisdom when it comes to yogurt. And so my suggestion is that if you can find a yogurt where the cows are eating grass all year long, and it's full fat, non-homogenized, maybe low temperature pasteurized, that's excellent. Go for it. But if you can't get milk that was grass fed, then I wouldn't touch it. So probiotics are very good for you, and we need them.